Welcome back for another East Texas Now business break. Joined with me are folks from Meadow Lake, David Gustafson and Vanetta Ludstrom.
I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to learn about what y'all do at Meadow Lake, but I want to talk to you first, Vanetta.
Yes.
Can you walk me through what it's like in a single day living at Meadow Lake?
Well, usually the night before, I'm always thinking in my head, what am I going to do tomorrow morning, so I know what to wear and what time I need to get myself. It takes me at least a half an hour to get from the apartment to the elevator to go down to the first floor because I have to say hi to everybody. You have to stop and talk to everybody in the hallway.
So it's a true neighborhood.
It is, yeah. And so we'll go down there, we'll have coffee in the grill area, pop into the library and read the newspaper. And then if you have an activity in mind that you want to do, we have exercise, we have the arts and craft room. We just have so much to do, and every day can be different.
So you're truly making up, this is what I'm doing today, and I have all these opportunities available.
Right.
I love that. Now, are there any activities that you truly look forward to doing the most?
I do like the arts and craft. We play Mahjong once a week on the third floor in the game room, and then the arts and craft is on the first floor. And I need to get myself over to the exercise room. Shame on me.
I think we all do, right? And sometimes you just need that, but it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
And having that available, it's awesome.
Yeah. What's nice is having all the friends. Somebody you haven't seen for 3 days. And you could visit. It's like an old week, home week, and you can say, how have you been? Yeah. What have you been doing?
So, David, Vanetta, is there one myth or a misconception that y'all would like to clear up about what it's like to live in a senior community?
Yeah. Senior living isn't about losing your freedom, it's about gaining it.
Perfect.
I remember talking to a husband and wife that live on the campus. They have a house, and they said that they visited Meadow Lake when it was brand new. It was just being built. They would walk over from one of the places in town, they'd visit, and her husband said, I don't want to live there. Those are old people. Well, they live there now. And they have a home. They have a 2-car garage. When they want to eat with us, they come over to the main building. If they want to go on the tour, if they want to go downtown. And people are not old that live there. They're just retired. They don't have to go to work every day. And they're independent. You can get in your car and you can go on a business trip, a road trip. You're not old and stuck in your bedroom. That's a misconception.
Yeah, senior living isn't about aging, it's about thriving.
Yeah.
That's a great answer. I love that. In my head, I'm thinking of my own grandmother who she has to plan out when she changes her air filter in her home because it's actually in the ceiling rather than up against the wall.
Right.
So she has to think, okay, who's coming on what day and who I can get to go up the ladder and put it in. And where I'm sure that's one thing that you don't even have to have on your list of things to do. It's not even a concern.
I don't have to schedule the gardener or the pool guy or somebody to clean my house. They're doing it for me. I feel like a princess.
Are there any special traditions that y'all do, maybe yearly, weekly, monthly, that really make living there even more special? Maybe like holidays, that kind of thing? What's something special?
I can't think of tradition. It seems that every year we create something different. Like this is the Mardi Gras time. And then you come downstairs the next morning and the staff has put up all kinds of things for Mardi Gras. And on the walls and on the doors, and then they planned a program. But next Mardi Gras might be something different. So that's fun.
So you really lean into the holidays and really make them special.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. We've got the Mardi Gras parade on March 6th. We're doing a Mardi Gras party in our memory care neighborhood. Actually, we're doing a French Creole-themed culinary experience, so everyone's looking forward to that. So excited about celebrating Mardi Gras
and
together.
then a golf cart parade.
And the golf cart parade.
They're going to decorate the golf carts.
At 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Are you driving a golf cart?
I'm not, but I'd love to buy one.
Are you driving a golf cart?
I'm not.
Come on, get in the parade. Yeah. Well, how has living at the Meadow Lake community improved your well-being overall?
I feel like I'm healthier.
Really?
And I think it's because of the positive attitude that everybody has in the building. All of a sudden, if you stay in your apartment too long, you start feeling sorry for yourself. You say, oh, woe is me. But you go downstairs and then you meet all these different ladies and husbands that they have and wives, and you say, "Hi, how are you doing?" And then you feel pretty good about yourself because you're not 90 yet.
Mm-hmm. That's right, and you're still able to communicate. You're able to be a person within your community, a true neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what sets Meadow Lake apart from other senior living communities?
I think what sets Meadow Lake apart from other communities is really the depth of our culture. It's the people. You know, as a leadership team, we work hard to really foster those meaningful connections on a daily basis. And the vision and the goal and what we see happen daily is really those meaningful connections spark curiosity and engagement from our residents, and that's really when the special stuff starts to happen. So it's really focusing on those meaningful connections and finding different ways and avenues to bring those to life.
You're talking a lot about connections, but how does your staff create those connections?
You know, they really come about organically. And to give you an example, I was having dinner with Mr. and Mrs. Barnett. They're two residents who live in our independent living community. And as we were having dinner, Mr. Barnett told me he was inspired to learn Spanish at 80 years old. And so as we talked more about why and what the inspiration was, Anna, who's one of our new servers, she moved to the States 9 months ago from Puerto Rico and taught herself English. And so in a conversation with Mr. Barnett, he was inspired to learn Spanish. So Anna has actually taken Mr. Barnett under her wing, and so when she takes his order, she's been teaching him different Spanish words like fork, spoon, knife, salt and pepper shaker. And as recently as yesterday, I got a report that Mr. Barnett was able to place his order in Spanish. So again, you see things that are seemingly mundane, but sometimes you see the extraordinary in those things, and that's the thing that really is unique about our community.
Would you consider that like a Meadow Lake success story?
You know, that is a success story. I've got a success story sitting next to me. This is someone who packed up and moved from California 7 years ago, someone who's very active, someone who understands what it's like to come to some place new and really not have friends, and someone who's gone through that process. And now I look at Vanetta. She's very active outside of the community. She's a member of the military organization, very passionate about veterans, also is a board member on the American Red Cross. But within the community, she participates in other activities and very involved in making new residents feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And you really try to make sure that everyone is thriving. They're not just living there, they're thriving in being a part of the community.
Sure. You know, I like to say that passion doesn't expire, it's evolved. And so these are people that make that come to life. And the dynamic that takes shape between the residents and the team members is really unique. And so that's what I feel sets us apart from other communities as well.
You know, just because you retire doesn't mean you stop serving.
Exactly.
Serve your community, serve Meadow Lake, help out in committees and clubs, and join, keep yourself busy. And that's what's nice about Meadow Lake. You can pop into town. It's so convenient.
Yeah, everything we have really truly is resident driven, whether it's in the assisted living or memory care. It's really understanding who our residents are, who we serve. You know, whether it's in the assisted living memory care setting, really understanding those resident stories. So everything we do for those residents, whether it's creating the activities calendar, the culinary experience, everything is designed around those residents and what their desires, passions, and things they would like to see, you know, are. And so on the independent living side, we have several committees, and Vanetta sits on our lifestyles committee, but we have a lifestyles committee, we have a finance committee, we have a food committee. And so the idea is to really understand what it is that we would like to have and facilitate for our residents, get that feedback, and then just continue to evolve on that as we move forward.
Now, for someone who wants to learn more about Meadow Lake, how can they reach you or find more information?
Well, you can reach us online at www.meadowlakeliving.com, or you can call us at 903-526-5599. You can also stop by, visit anytime you'd like to. We actually have an open house coming up on March 6th. It's our health center assisted living memory care open house. It'll be from 3:30 to 5:30. Anyone is welcome. You can call and make a reservation, or you can just stop by and we'd be glad to show you around and introduce you to some of the residents.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining us. And this has been another business break here on East Texas Now.